This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
The throw to the outside is complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Out. Might have a chance. The 40. At the 30. 10. He is in. Touchdown. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were...
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Sayin. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. It's reverse. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Well, it didn't take long to get this receiver involved in the game, and we know he'll make plays in the passing game, but let's get him going in the running game, too, and see what he can do early.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. Now here's Sayin. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Running to Green. Inside the 25. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Man, oh man, the offensive line probably just swelled up a little bit, relying on them on that type of 4th down play.
Oh, and in that kind of situation, if you're the back, there can...
Touchdown, Ohio State! Quarterback making adjustments. Here's Sayin to throw. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. see it, a moving moment here at Iowa between the first and second quarter when the entire crowd acknowledges the children across the way. Hope they enjoy the game as we continue in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. They run the reverse. They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock it dead, and a lot of times for a loss, and put the offense in a bind.
From the gun on third down, say it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Bring in the heat. Complete downfield. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Got his man. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. There's some room. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker, and how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a fourth down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Say it. He's got his man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their third possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Say it. He's got it. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. It's a reverse. And the defense not fooled at all as they stop this play at the line.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab on the left. And he
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Back to throw, it's Sayin. Got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Throwing, Sayin. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Makes a connection. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll be a touchback to ball. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Pucks it out of the air, ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Using the quick game. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Buckeyes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Buckeyes! To the air, it's Sayin. Got a man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Oh, it's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. It'll be 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Here's Sayin to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
And the defense drags him down.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
Working that left side now. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one.
Touchdown, Buckeye!
Right, here we go. Ready. Where did he go?
Sayin. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Complete. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's a reverse. Fights off a defender. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. Sayin. Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Buckeyes are facing 3rd and inches. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Trying to take it back. And they capitalize not. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Throwing, say it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Reels it in down the left side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. He gets away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Motion from the back. 4th down, say it. Under fire. Makes the grab. He will not. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.